Okay, we'll wait for Congressman Aguilar.
I'm sorry?
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Congresswoman Norma Torres, and I represent the 35th Congressional District. I want to start today's press conference by thanking my colleagues who joined me on this oversight tour today. Congresswoman Karen Bass, and former Speaker of the State Assembly, Congressman Mark Takano, Congressman Pete Aguilar, and Congresswoman Sarah Jacobs. We will each share with you a few thoughts before taking questions at the very end. I also want to acknowledge the Fairplex and the Office of Refugee Resettlement staff who helped make this congressional delegation possible. Let's be clear about something. For the sake of these children and for the sake of our community here in Pomona, what happened here today is vital. We have checks and balances in this country for a reason. Each co-equal branch of government is a quality assurance check for others. And as elected representatives for our community, and as an appropriator myself, responsible for funding facilities like this one, it is my job to provide oversight and to make sure the resources go where they are needed and spent how Congress intended it to be spent. It's how we don't just say we're taking care of these children. It is where we say we are making sure we are taking care of these children. Visits like these are happening in facilities all over the country every day by members of Congress. ORR operates over 200 facilities in 22 states with some 22,500 children in their custody. These facilities are performing a crucial role right now. Border Patrol facilities at entry points are overcrowded, under-resourced, and frankly, not fit to meet the needs of vulnerable children. The kids need a caring community, and the Biden administration deserves credit for working closely with localities across the country to find willing partners like the one we are here. San Diego County said yes, which led the facility at the San Diego Convention Center that I toured with my colleague Brett Jacobs a few weeks ago. Los Angeles County said yes, which is what brought about the facilities in Long Beach and here at Fairplex. And the fact is, Pomona, my home city, has a long and proud history of welcoming refugees in their moment of need. Just last week, I attended a memorial with our Vietnamese neighbors who were welcome here after the fall of Saigon. And when the previous administration signed a disastrous Muslim ban executive order, our community here in Pomona joined faith groups in welcoming Syrian refugees. So this facility is a reflection of our long-standing values in Pomona. And I have every expectation that it will deliver the quality of care that these kids deserve. Over the next 6 weeks, I intend to visit every single week to make sure that nothing changes. The stakes are much too high for these kids who have already endured so much, and for our community, which embraces this facility with open arms, but still expects strong administration and clear communication. Just last Saturday, I led a group of 14 community partners to tour the facility before the children arrived. The Pomona Fairfax happens to be part of the congressional district that I represent, but this facility is actually the fifth that I have toured in the past 2 months. And what I've seen from Carrizo Springs, Texas to San Diego Convention Center to Fort Bliss and CHS Trail House Shelter near El Paso is that the Biden administration is committed to providing the best care possible. From physical and mental health support to recreation and socializing opportunities to on-site education and much more. So the bar is set high for this facility. But from everything that I have seen, it is locked in step with others I visited. Specifically, I want to mention the classrooms that I visited here, run by a principal from Barfield Elementary, right here in North Pomona. There is a clinic on site to ensure that children that are sick are cared for. We visited the dormitories, and we played soccer with the girls in the open space. So we're off to a very good start, and I am very pleased at what we saw today. This congressional delegation can confirm that these efforts far meet our values as a caring and compassionate community, state, and nation. As someone who came here as a child from Guatemala myself, I am incredibly proud to see Pomona residents stepping up to help these incredible, vulnerable children receive the dignity, security, and bright future that each and every one of them deserves. And with that, it is my distinct pleasure to welcome my friend and colleague, Congresswoman Karen Bass, to the podium.